this is why I think unless we have procedures that take us into real life and help us out in circumstances that are debilitating for us, that you can have the best laid plans and the best formulas and the best ideas, and you can throw them out the window. So what I want to share at this point is what I consider to be the most precise, effective, and heart-centered ways of loving and caring for myself when I hit those places. When I get to those places where I just don't wanna. Or I might even say, I just don't care. Now, it's not ultimately true, I just don't care, because I take the next breath. There may be a clue there. The breath and breath awareness has been something that every spiritual tradition, every athletic training nowadays, every field of endeavor, theatrical training, voice training, has come back to, and that is, go back to your next breath. Go back to what is it that connects me to life right now, right here, in this moment. Not what the future is going to be, and he loves me not, or any of that sort of stuff. Right now, how am I connected to Source in this moment? And the breath is more than a metaphor for connection to Source. Very literally, the breath is what is our definition of life. If I'm not breathing, I'm not alive. So on the physical level, the breath is our measure of being alive. But it's also, in many languages, the word for breath and the word for spirit are the same word. So the breath is the spirit. The breath is physical, my inhaling and exhaling, but it's also the breath of life is that which brings me here in a body. It's the difference between a bunch of molecules in a pile and an alive human being. So to come back to breath and to know what to do with it, that jump starts me when I get in those places of shutdown, is, I believe, the most valuable wrench in our toolbox. It's when I'm out on the highway and I get a flat tire, this is what I need in order to get rolling again. We're going to begin with a little breath assessment. We're going to do a little assessment on your breathing. Here's the way it works. Put one hand on your chest and the other hand on your belly. And just notice how you breathe normally. Notice any movement in your hands. So if you notice as you're breathing that your belly hand goes out on the inhale and in on the exhale with relatively little movement in the hand on your chest, you have a normal breathing pattern. If your belly hand goes in on the inhale and out on the exhale, you have a reversed breathing pattern. Many people have this. So just be aware. If, as you inhale, your belly hand goes in and you exhale, it goes out, that is a reversed breathing pattern. If your chest hand is moving the same or more than your belly hand while you're breathing, you are doing chest breathing. For this exercise, which is called very simply diaphragmatic breathing or belly breathing, you're just going to have your hand on your belly. So you can take your hand off your chest, and we're going to do belly or diaphragmatic breathing. Focus on your hand rising rising as you inhale and falling as you exhale. The more easy and flowing you can have this be, the better. If you're forcing it, if you're really having to force it, then you're creating more tension. So that's not ultimately useful. So it's an art form here, how to practice letting your belly simply rise on the inhale, fall on the exhale. See if you can let go of all other concerns in life for a moment and just attend to this. Slowly inhaling and exhaling. So even if you can't feel it, you can begin by imagining it until it starts to open up for you. See if you can even out your inhale and your exhale. See if you can extend the count a little bit. Maybe 1 or 2. Don't try to double it or something like that. Just extend your count. So in other words, you're breathing slower. Extend that count to breathe a little slower. This has been medically shown to lower blood pressure, reduce hypertension, connection with your own breath. You might notice that your ability to focus and do this will also slow down your thoughts. Your ability to do this actually will increase your resourcefulness and your productivity. Your ability to build this into your schedule will change the quality of your daily life. I build this in morning and evening. I build it in morning and evening. It's also a place that you can touch your spirit, connect with your source. So let's go around again, say your name and a benefit for you. What was a benefit for you? What you take away from this that's useful for you in our work together today? So we'll see, that's happens. You sit next to me. Start with, yeah.
And just an awareness of your breath, I think, throughout your day, to every now and then take a couple minutes and just take a few deep breaths and the soothing effects that it has on your entire body.
Great. Thank you, Jeff.
I'm Leslie, and having been a Lamaze failure, like I flunked Lamaze, this was exciting that so breath work has been kind of scary to me, I thought. But these were, and my husband had said, the Lamaze, it's so easy, I can do this, fine. But anyway, these were simple and wonderful, and I also got curious about different responses my body has to some of this breath work, and I enjoyed getting some feedback and ideas from people, so I have some good curiosity about this work.
Thanks, Leslie. Okay, so these are the basics now. These practices that we take into life, which is our training ground. We're going to take a moment to hold hands. And just let your eyes close right now and focus on your breath. Once again, that common language that we have together. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to take what we've done so far, and we're going to work with how we can use our breath and our loving intention to open channels not only amongst us, but with all of our circles in life, our family, our community, and ultimately our world.